So it is really late at night, for me at least. It's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm just now starting a video. I'm just now about to be putting on makeup, so if I'm a little bit loopy or look a little bit sleepy, if the bags under my eyes look a little bit heavy, that is why, but I just couldn't wait to film this video. So my Raw Beauty Kristi x Colourpop collab came in the mail today, and I got the whole entire collection, so I'm so excited to try it out and swatch it all for you guys today or tonight. I hope you guys like my little background. I felt like it would be like a little bit more cozy to have. You know, just some of my like Christmas stuff. I don't know if you can like see it behind me, but yeah. So anyway, let's get started with the makeup. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then you definitely should. Here it is. I posted an Instagram video of me unboxing my package and just like showing you guys the unicarton and everything inside. So if you guys wanted just a quick overview of everything in the collection, you can go to my Instagram and watch that. But today I'm just going to be showing you a more in-depth look of the products, and I'm going to be swatching and creating a look with them. So I hope you guys will enjoy this. I wanted to get this up as soon as possible before the hype dies down, and also just because I'm so excited. So here we go. First things first. I always do my eyes first, so I just feel like it makes sense to do the eyeshadow look first. So here's the palette, and this is the unicarton, which looks the same as the palette. And I love the like design and like how it's like soft here and then like glossy here. It's just so beautiful. And like I just love how like tiny the palettes are. I think they're so cute and compact. Oh my gosh. Kristi, if you ever by any stretch of the imagination happen across this video, this is the cutest palette I've ever seen. It is just so cute and cozy, and like it makes me want to go to the Pacific Northwest because I've never been, but also like I don't really like the colds, I don't like the rain, but also it makes me want to go and live my full Twilight fantasy. So thank you for that. So let's open her up. This color is just Let It Rain. Oh my gosh, I've never seen anything like it. Evergreen and West Coast, I have seen colors like that. I've seen colors like all of this before, if like I'm being honest, except for this one really. And except for this one. What is this? Amanita? I don't know. That one, I don't think I've seen anything like that. It's like a satin purpley brown. Also, I'm a little bit like color deficient, so if that's not right, then I apologize. But these two shades, I don't have colors like that at all. I did really want this palette, so don't get me wrong, I'm not hating or throwing shade or anything like that. I did notice that a lot of the colors in this are similar to the colors in her first collab. So I am going to go over some of the similarities, but this is no hate. I'm a huge fan of Raw Beauty Kristi, and these are very different palettes, but they do have some shades that overlap. So I just wanted to go over that really quick. I just wanted to do this before I did anything else. Let's go over the warm side and this first. So if you look at the shade Chanterelle and the shade Camelot, they're not exactly alike, but they are pretty similar. And I love Raw Beauty Kristi, and like this is no hate, but I just needed to point out the similarities. Like if you really don't know whether you should get the collection or not and you have this and you're only gonna get the palette, I just figured this might be helpful. But of course, if you want it, get it. I got it obviously. So this is no shade. The shade Puffle Ball is quite similar to Copper Boxes. I couldn't help but notice that. Next, the shade Homegrown right there. It does remind me a lot of You're Not My Real Dad. I mean, it's kind of hard to deny. A lot of these shades are the same. And Mood Point is a lot like Old Growth. They do have different undertones. Like this one is more of like a warm neutral, and this one's more like a pink undertone, but like it does have the same idea, in my opinion at least. And then flip to the other side, the shade PNW, Pacific Northwest, and the shade Hurtful. I mean, I just feel like those are really similar. Emerald City is a lot different than Garden State, but it is a green, and I just kind of was like, oh, that kind of reminds me of that. Also, Dandelion, it also reminds me of Chanterelle. But besides that, the only colors that aren't overlapping, in my opinion, are these two. And then, what is this one? Fiddlehead, and then the two shimmers. I'm like showing these so bad. This is all to say, this is a gorgeous palette. This is a gorgeous palette, but there are some overlapping similarities. So if you're on a no buy or on a low buy, then I would say probably skip out on this one, even though it's so cute and yeah, I love the packaging. But it is eerily similar. But of course it is different formulas and they're different brands. So it's completely up to you. Either way, I wanted to support Raw Beauty Kristi with both of these collabs, so I did order both. And I am very excited to use this, so enough of that. That was no shade, no negativity, just an observation, and I'm sure even she could see the similarities, but I love them both, and I'm glad I got both. I keep saying I can't wait to use them. Let's get to using them. Tomorrow is Friday, thank God. TGIF, I can't wait for the weekend. Also, I'm sorry if my hair looks so bad in this. I need to wash my hair, and it's just, I don't normally straighten it often or blow dry it often, so when I do, I leave my hair like unwashed for a few days. So it's getting to the point where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna need to do that soon. So I just put on my P. Louise base, which is the base that I use with everything. Here we go. I'm gonna use my mirror in this palette, but I will be using the Raw Beauty Kristi X Colourpop for the actual look. I think I'm gonna go in with this shade, Old Growth, which is this pinky peachy tan. Right away, I really like the pigment. I think it has really good pigment so far. So that went on so nicely, and I just feel like it looks so pretty. It's a pretty shade. There was a little bit of fallout, not much, and it blended well, and it looks like it's gonna be a nice crease shade. So I think, since I was talking about it so much, I want to go in with Amanita. So there's quite a bit of fallout on this one. Yeah, this is definitely like a purpley wine color. I haven't blended it out yet, but wow, look at that color combination. I'm gonna go in with Let It Rain, and I'm gonna pack it on this and just put this in the outer V, and hopefully some of the sparkle will remain. Now I'm gonna go back in with Old Growth, that original crease shade, and put this on the very top. So since I kind of went for like a purpley, I want to use a Super Shock shadow. This is what the packaging looks like. I'm sure you've seen it by now. It is just, this is a little bit more like silvery champagne-y. And then this is Like a Moss. That's cute. It's like a greeny gold. Mycelium. I can pronounce that, but not some of the other shades. This is pretty. Ooh, maybe I'll go in with this. I think I'm gonna do, I don't want to use any of these shades. I just don't feel like they go with my look particularly. I'm just gonna put this all over the lid with my finger. That's just how I apply. It's so wet. Oh, that's what she said. Oh, I forgot how beautiful these were. Okay. I just wanted to add more of my crease shade in here. Okay, now I'm gonna take Olympic. Once I clean it up, it'll look a lot nicer. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to put my foundation on, eyebrows on, all of that, and then I'll come back for the lips and for the eyeliner, and then I'll do swatches at the end. Okay, so I'm back and I have the rest of my makeup on. I assumed some foundation, and I used my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit in Ghost, which was from last year's holiday collection. And I used these two just all over the face to kind of set it and make it less dewy. I use this as my highlight, these are my blushes, and that as my bronzer. So next up we're gonna do is the eyeliner. So we have 3 eyeliners here, and let's take a look at all of them. So the first one I'm pulling out is this brown color, and this is in the shade Woodsy. Oh, that's cute. So it's just like a nice, like very warm brown. I like it. It's pretty, but I feel like I want to like be less basic with it. Oh, okay. So this is like the mustardy one. This is in Marigold. So I guess it is more of like a marigold. Ooh, these are so creamy and bright. Look how pretty. I love both of these. I just don't think either of them will go with today's look, which is why I think I'm going to go in with this last color. And this is Spare Time, like Time the Seasoning. This is like an emeraldy green. Oh yeah, look how pretty that is. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this in the waterline, and I'm gonna try to smudge it out a little bit. So I just have super watery eyes, so I'm gonna put it on my waterline, and then I'm gonna put it right beneath. I like the way that turned out. And then I'm just gonna put this on my upper waterline. I think this is called tight lining. So that is the eyeliner. And now I'm just going to throw on some mascara, and then we'll do the lips. Okay, so mascara is now on, and now we're gonna do lips. So I'm not like a huge fan of lip glosses. Maybe it's because I haven't found the right formula. I just feel like all the lip glosses I have right now are like a little bit too sticky. My favorite lip gloss is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, but for even that is a little bit too sticky for me. Okay, ooh, this is so pretty. This is like a nudie pink with like gold glitter inside. Ooh, I like that doe foot. I like the smell. I hate the smell of the Fenty Gloss Bomb. It smells like medicine to me. Oh, and that's in the shade Wildflower. That's so pretty. And this is Glacier. This is the super glittery clear base lip gloss. I'm gonna go in with Wildflower. Maybe I'll add some of this on top. We'll see. So I'm gonna use a lip liner and then put this on top. I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Paris Color Enriched lip liner in the shade Mastermind, like Mastermind, Mastermind. I'm gonna go in with Wildflower. Listen, if Raw Beauty Kristi likes it, it's probably good. This is definitely thick, but it's not sticky. I like it. So now I'm just gonna add the other shade, which is Glacier, on top. Okay, so note to self, don't add too much because you'll get that butthole lip. All in all, I do really like both of these colors. I think Glacier is such a pretty shimmery color, and I definitely will be using it in the future. So this is the final look. Hope you guys enjoyed that segment of the video, and now we're on to the swatches. So this is Puffball, Chanterelle, Rainier, and Old Growth. Okay, so this is the second row. Evergreen, West Coast, Homegrown, and this is Amanita. And this is Amanita. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. This is Fiddlehead, and that is Emerald City. And this is ENW, which is Pacific Northwest, and this is Let It Rain. So next, I figure we can do these Super Shock shadows. So this first one is Mycelium, which I did use on the eyes today. I'm just going to dip my finger in ever so slightly. Next, this is Like a Moss. And last, but certainly not least, the Super Shock shadow I was most excited about. And this is Campfire. So next, it is the eyeliners. So this is the brown eyeliner in the shade Woodsy. Next, I'm excited. I've never used a light lip eyeliner like this, but this is in the shade Marigold. Okay, and last but not least, this is the one I used on my eye today, and this is in the shade Spare Time. These are the glosses. So let's swatch this, and this is the shade Wildflower. And next, we're gonna go in with Glacier, which is this pretty sparkly lip gloss. I'm gonna put that right next to this. Now this one is a clear base, glitter in it, but not too much where you can feel it. Those are the two lip glosses. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed filming it, and I just love the products, and I love Raw Beauty Kristi. Kristi, you're an amazing woman, and I'm so excited for you to be a mom. You're gonna be the best mom ever. And you know, I know a lot of people are like, don't talk about how great of a year you personally have had, because so many people had awful years. And it's like, yes, it is true, like bragging about how awesome your year is, you know, it can come off as insensitive. For me personally, I see Raw Beauty Kristi having one of the best years, you know, finding out she's pregnant and having a baby and launching 2 collections with 2 amazing brands and them both being so successful. And it makes me just see the bright spot in all of this darkness. So seeing her be happy and seeing her dreams come true, it really does make 2020 feel less of a dark place when it has been a good year for some. So, you know, instead of being jealous or being like, well, she shouldn't talk so much about how her year's been so great because everyone else is having an awful year because of the pandemic and economic loss and all of that. Like, I just think that it's, you know, it's important to look at life with a glass half full mentality. And by telling someone that they can't be happy or share their happiness, it'll make other people feel bad, is really just looking at things with a glass half empty attitude. When really, if you look at the people that are having good years and that are achieving their dreams this year, it can make you hopeful and it can make you optimistic for the future, because yeah, things are dark right now for a lot of people, but things are going well for other people, you know? And what that can teach us is that right now a lot of us are in a dark place, but there will be light. There will be light again, you know? So just hold on to that and take all of Kristi's success and all of her joy and her little miracle baby as a bright spot in the world instead of being negative or jealous of it, you know? So I'm just gonna leave you guys with that. Kristi, congratulations if you see this on your 2 collaborations and your baby boy. And thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look with the amazing Raw Beauty Kristi x Colourpop collab. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!